Okay, this is going to be a quick video on sending reports once you've completed them in the Quickfill app. So what I want to show you first here though is let's go to a client here, and when you entered this client, if you want to go back to the original information you had entered, you can just tap this client here at this point and it will bring you to here, and there's this particular client I have entered for two different addresses. He's got a house at 123 Apple and one at 123 Orange. But if I want to get to the original settings, when I put this one in, I can just tap, rather than hitting view, hit right here, and it'll bring you right back to this where you originally put in all the information for this client and the inspections that he requested and the date that you had it set up for and who the inspector is in your company that's working on it. But the other thing you want to make sure you can get, if you can get this information from your clients, is come over here. You got insurance and realtor. Doesn't really matter which one you use. The app itself doesn't know the difference, but we just labeled one for each. This is where you enter an email address for the insurance agent. This is here, you can enter it for the email address for the realtor. And I just put some dummy information in here. And what that's going to do for you is later on, when you go to send the email, it will automatically take those things and put them into the email that you're sending. So let's say we're working with Andy Apple here and we're working with this particular address. We want to view the reports that we're doing for him, and we're doing all three for him in this example. And let's say we go to the wind mitigation and we've done the report. Okay, we've gotten everything done and we're ready to send the report. Some of that stuff isn't done, but either way, let's go back this way. Okay, and we're going to leave it now. With that wind mitigation, we're going to mark it as complete. Mark it as complete. And then we got two things we can do here. We can view the report to review it. Let's just assume we already did that and everything's okay and we want to send it. So we're going to hit the email, and that has opened up a email form. And as you can see, it's already sending it to these two email addresses because I put that information earlier in. And then it's carbon copying automatically to the insurance agent and then to the other one that I put in. I usually carbon copy myself just out of a habit so that when I send it to people, I know I get a copy too, and I can see that I sent it to them at the same time when I check my email in case someone says, hey, when was it sent? I can go through and find it. So it's going to automatically put in the subject is going to be, it's the WinMit for Andy Apple, and it's going to have, and Angie Apple, and it's going to have their address in there. And then this is a default that we have in here. You can change this if you want. This one you probably won't change. You can access your wind mitigation through this link, and it's going to put a link in the email. Then below that link, it's going to put in additional message. Please call me if you have any questions after reviewing the report. That's just the default that we put in the system. But you can change this and say anything that you like. Just call me or whatever you want to say. Or if you want to tell them, hey, I updated the report. And this is it. Call me if you have any questions. So you can do that and change it. So in order to do the send though, all you're going to do is just verify that, yep, that's the way I want it, and come down here and you're going to hit send. All right, and it says that it sent it successfully. And I'm just going to show you for the example of this. We're going to back out of the app here real quick. All right, and let's do this. Let's go into my emails. And right there's, whoops, someone else sent me something. There, Quickfill WinMit for Andy Apple. That's the one we just sent. All right, and then that's what it's going to actually look like. Is this right here? This is your subject, and so your client can easily find it. It's the WinMit for Andy Apple, and his address is in there too, 123 Apple Street. And that's actually the date that we did the report. And then here, hi Andy Apple, blah, blah, blah. There's the link, and there's the note that you could have adjusted. And that is exactly what the client is going to receive. And you could always go in here if you wanted to and check, who it all went to. And so you can see who else had gotten copies of it. And that's it, simple as that. So, in order to send an email to send a copy of the report that you did for somebody, it is just as simple as going in here and clicking that, and there it is, and hit send, and you're done. No attaching PDFs or anything like that.